How's it going, guys? It's Deathmark here. Today I'm going to be talking about the really interesting Black Ops 7 reveal gameplay trailer that we got yesterday at Gamescom's opening night live reveal. Now, basically, in this video I'm going to go off my initial reactions to the Black Ops 7 reveal trailer. What my honest feelings are, if there's any improvements that can be made, and how this compares to the beta that we recently played for Battlefield 6. So I'm going to start off in a little bit of a tangent here. So first of all, going from community feedback from back in the days of, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, compare this to Infinite Warfare, comparing it to previous feedback from older Call of Duty titles. Going from Infinite Warfare, first of all, loads of people were complaining because not many people liked going into space, not many people liked these futuristic games and things like that. Everyone wanted to go back to modern times or past times. But when Call of Duty actually ended up doing something similar to that, back in the days of Call of Duty World WWII or World War II, lots of people didn't seem to like that game, especially with Vanguard as well. And everyone wanted more present Call of Duty. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong. 2035, I would consider more in the present period. Future, I would definitely class as maybe Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, if that. But personally, for me, 2035, only 10 years away from now, even though it is in the future, technically speaking, it is what I would probably consider present-ish. If you take out more or less I'm not going to call them an exoskeleton suit because that's not exactly what they are, but it is featuring past Call of Duty Black Ops 2 cast members, if that makes sense. It is featuring known and well-loved characters from the Black Ops campaigns in this game as well. So first of all, I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent here. So I've got Mike Harper, he's returning with the original voice actor guys, as well as Section David Mason. He's also going to be returning from Black Ops 2. And he's going to be trying, it looks like, it appears from me going from my initial reactions from the trailers that we've seen, looks like he's going to be the one being brainwashed by Raul Menendez. Now, we don't know whether he's going to be featured at all in the campaign. However, there will be some sort of flashbacks, I'm guessing, or triggers going off in David Mason's head, suggesting that David Mason's trying to brainwash him again. But we'll have to wait and see. That is really interesting. Obviously, we've only seen trailers. We haven't got any gameplay of this. The only thing that we do know of is that certain content creators were invited out to Treyarch to actually test out the game prior to Gamescom opening night live, which we watched last night, and where this trailer comes from. Now, there's been several advantages, disadvantages, as people would like to claim they are, even though I don't believe they are. One of those alleged disadvantages is UI voice actors. So AI voice actors, I beg your pardon. Even though there were Black Ops 6 AI voice actors that were controlled by AI, a few weeks later after first announcing that, they actually decided to go back to the original voice actors, get them back involved into playing or performing voice roles for Black Ops 7. And that's what Call of Duty have actually decided upon doing for this next game. Don't forget, guys, Milo Ventimiglia is going to be playing David Mason in this game. The original voice actor for Mike Harper is also going to be returning. The actual voice actor, believe it or not, for, if I always forget this guy's name, Agent Samuels, he's also going to be returning. Don't forget, he's the Black Ops 6 Prestige Master Level 1000 skin. So he's going to be returning for Call of Duty Black Ops 7. We've also got this brand new operator, who I think goes by the name of 5050 apparently, who's a Samoan female character. So that's going to be really interesting to take a look at. She looks quite mean and menacing. She's also got part of her limbs, I'm guessing, I think a part of the character's limbs have been cut off to replace by these, I'm not going to call them exoskeleton suits, but they're like, what's the word I'm searching for? And gets prosthetic limbs attached to her, so she's going to be a really interesting operator. As you guys can see, we've also got a well-known individual in the background of this. Troy Marshall will be, I suppose, the acting commander for one of the factions there, so that's really interesting to think about. We've also got brand new characters, of course. We've got the main character behind one of the factions, which is the guild, that female character whose name escapes me. She's also going to have involvement within this campaign as well, so that is really interesting. Lots of other people were talking about the 4-op player co-op campaign. Now, lots of people are saying this is the first time this has ever happened. No, it hasn't. Black Ops 3 has had 4-player co-op campaign. World at War has had 4-player co-op campaign, so I don't see why everyone's whinging on saying, oh yeah, we should never have 4-player co-op campaign. That's actually better than solo co-op campaign. So that is really interesting. And the advantage of that is you can there's no difficulty setting, so you can play it at your own level, if that makes sense. So if you've got anyone who's at the same level as you are, you can also play with them. Just as experienced as you are, so that's really interesting. Skill-based matchmaking. Another thing I want to bring up is the Ricochet anti-cheat. The Ricochet anti-cheat obviously let a few people down when playing ranked in Black Ops 6, but come Black Ops 7, from what we heard from a recent blog post, it will be improved somewhat at a more what's the word I'm looking for? More strict, if that makes sense. So obviously they will be eliminating all these cheaters and hackers who have been trying to play their way into getting high ranks in Black Ops 7. Black Ops 6, I beg your pardon. So they will be improving that for Black Ops 7. So that's really interesting to think about there. Now, I don't understand why we are all having this war with Battlefield 6. Personally, for me, I've played the Battlefield 6 beta, so I know from my experience, what needs to be improved and what's sort of our good points for Battlefield 6. Now, the disadvantages I'm going to kick off with, first of all, is the UI for Battlefield 6 from the main menu point of things. The main menu, actually, don't forget, guys, was actually taken from Call of Duty. So if you look at the more or less basic layout of what we've currently got in Black Ops 6 and back in the days of Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Cold War, they're all pretty much the exact same as what's in Battlefield 6 at the moment. So I don't see what anyone's complaining about when everyone is all back in the days of, forgive me for saying this, but what was it? Like Call of Duty World War 2 type UI. So I don't see what everyone's complaining about when it's the exact same UI as what's in Call of Duty at the moment. Another point I want to bring out is the time to kill each enemy in whatever match it may be is too fast. So that's another disadvantage which definitely needs to be looked into as far as I can see. There's also enemies who were somehow able to access points of the map, regardless of which map it is, being able to get onto, like, let's say, roofs of buildings, which they shouldn't be able to because there's no access point up there. Another point is getting outside the map, so in like the out of bounds areas, and still being able to kill someone without taking any health themselves. I've had that happen to me quite a lot. The RPGs, the launches, are some of which, not inside tanks, but the actual launches that you hold, that people were still unable to destroy walls with RPGs using direct shots. Now, this only happens in like these wood panels, but not at solid brick walls, because if you shot an RPG at a solid brick wall in real life, it'll be destroyed in within one shot. Job done. Another one is being unable to change classes during a match until you've suffered a death or being eliminated on. So that honestly needs to be addressed. There should be an option to give us, allow us to access our classes while being alive in a match. And it's also impossible to report cheaters for hacking or cheating in any way, shape or form. Why is this not being addressed? I have no idea. And also, some of the maps are too small to gain a sustainable amount of deaths among kills, so improving kill-death ratio. Hopefully they'll start to address that. A couple of advantages I've noticed is the variety of different map locations, so I'm going to give them credit. New York, pretty solid map. There's also that snowy map, which, excuse me, name escapes me, but that was pretty good. And then you've got these modes that have also pretty much been taken, again, from Call of Duty. So, Domination, exactly the same rules. It's just different graphics altogether, in terms of the UI itself. Also, there's like Hardpoint, but they've changed it into a different name for whatever reason. Why not just stick it with the original name that everyone knows it by? They're just making up this random war search and destroy type mode. Search and destroy with respawns and turning into war mode, so you have to fight over like 3 different areas of a map. I like the concept, but not for me. Thank you. Search and destroy should be, as name suggests, search and destroy, no respawns at all. Once the level team's eliminated, job done, that's it. So, as far as I see it, that's a complete no-no for me. Again, from the Black Ops 6 side of things, lots of people saying 16 6v6 multiplayer maps at launch, 3 of which are remasters from Black Ops 2, and 2 of them are 20v20 as well. 2 extra 20v20 maps, so that's pretty good. Dead Ops Arcade, the fan favourite Zombies mode, is also returning for Black Ops 7, so that's really interesting. So I'm really keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of this. Sorry to go on a bit of a tangent, but let me know what you guys' views and thoughts are of this in the comments box down below. Make sure you guys check out the 40-minute video which I posted recently on my channel, showcasing everything that we need to know for Black Ops 7, which I will leave annotated at the end of this video and linked to the description. Make sure you guys do check that out. And I'll see you guys soon in another video. Until then, peace out.